Oh shit, never heard so. For your role. Games can play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a lie. I'm telling you the truth, hey. It's only what you do, hey. It's only what you gotta do, hey, 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 hey. Barbershop conversations, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. I apologize. I went live by accident on this subject and I forgot to hit the private button. I'll be back tonight, 9 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And we'll go from there. So anyways, man, let's jump into this really, really quick. Try and make this video as short as possible. Mikey Garcia signs with DAZN for a one-fight deal. And this goes back to what I said. Remember my very first videos I did on DAZN? The very, very first videos I did on DAZN. And I did them back to back to back to back explaining this subject. You got to get them. You got to stick them up. And in my humble opinion, Canelo, Triple G, and now Mikey Garcia is sticking them up. Now, hopefully he has a player option. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with NBA terms. When you sign a 2-year deal, second year is a player option. That means the player decide if he comes back for another contract. You understand what I'm saying? And hopefully it's not just a single one-off. But more importantly, he's maximizing his market space, his worth in the market space. And he's been dancing around. Obviously, he went to PBC. He went with you guys remember it. Hold on one second. We'll get it later, okay? You can go play. So, anyways, man, we're back, and he has to and what he did over this past year, he's only fought one time, and that was against Errol Spence, and I'm almost certain he made a bag. You know what I mean? And he's capitalizing off the Errol Spence fame. And that whole press run was for Mikey Garcia and Errol Spence. Remember, they came out with the schedule, and it was at Fox Studio last year, and they rolled out, and everything was geared towards Errol Spence, Mikey Garcia. Well, what that did was that gave him some market space value. And now that's exactly what he's doing. He's capitalizing off the market space, and supply and demand curve leans towards him. And he's going to stick DAZN up for the money. And I encourage every fighter, know your value, know your worth. It's not what you say you are, it's what you negotiate. Now, some people are going to say, well, this guy is a better fighter than Mikey. This guy is not as good. Well, DAZN is in the cashing out pesos now. You can see it, right? Canelo, Andy Ruiz, they got to get Junior this Friday, and now Mikey Garcia. They're in the peso cashing business. You know, Floyd was in the check cashing business. DAZN is in the peso cashing business. You know what I mean? And that's what they believe in right now. So if you're a Latino fighter, optimization is key. And thank you. And thank you. You can go play with it. Thank you. And so why is that so keen? Because it's the template for other fighters when you're up for negotiations, whether you're with Top Rank, DAZN, PBC, and why historical references are so important. Now, I know DAZN only has 365 days in the market space, but the historical references leads you to believe that you can stick them up and maximize your value, right? Triple G, Canelo, Tevin Farmer, Mikey Garcia, where they overpaid in the market space. I don't know if they overpaid Mike Garcia, but I'm just making this assumption. You understand what I'm saying? So, and then Top Rank says that They're great bringing you up when they don't have to pay you your worth, right? When they're building you up. Okay, you want to sit on my lap? Okay. And so when they're oops, when they don't have to pay you, they're great. You understand what I'm saying? Like when they only got to pay you pennies on the dollar. When you're a prospect, when you're on the undercards and not doing main events in Madison Square Garden, when you don't have to get main event pay and you're not fighting for a title and you feel you deserve millions of dollars. You understand what I'm saying? That's key. And fact of the matter is, that's the truth. Or let's say you're a PBC fighter, where if you're a marquee fighter and you have name cachet, they do very well with name cachet fighters. They don't do great with prospects and all that. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, there's pluses and minuses on everywhere, and historical references are so important. Here, do it here. Do it here. Yeah. So historical references are so important, and this is a general message. Take notes and learn. Drop your ego, drop your pride, leave everything on the other side of that door when it's time for your negotiations. You understand? Because your loyalty to your 55-year-old self is you. Even Deontay Wilder went over and negotiated with DAZN. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, know your worth and know how to negotiate. Get a negotiating team, right? What's wrong with having a team, paying a team $10,000 to negotiate a deal for you, excluding them, no points on the deal? They just there to negotiate the deal for you. If you're not the greatest negotiator, create a team that negotiates. You understand? And outsource it. You understand? But negotiate, guys. Learn how to negotiate. And sometimes it's better to take stock than it is to take money. You understand what I'm saying? Look at the vitamin water situation with 50 Cent. You understand? Look at the Tesla stock. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's better to take stock. Look at the Apple stock. You know what I mean? Look at how Mark Cuban did with his stock when he cashed out all his employees, $25 million a piece. You know what I mean? So anyways, man, just take notes. I want to say happy birthday and congratulations to Mikey Garcia. Some people may say his best days are behind him. Maybe Earl Spence took something out of him, but he still know how to capitalize the market space. You know what I mean? And I can't do nothing but congratulate him for that. So you want to sit on my lap? so that's it, man. So anyways, man, barbershop conversations, man. Feel free, hit the subscribe button, and I'll talk to you guys soon. You want to say bye?
Bye.
Peace, y'all. Oopsie.